my lovelies, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel with another Topsy Turvy video. So, as you may know, me and the lovely Jen, who is Cousin Mom here on YouTube, do a fun hop each month, and we call it Topsy Turvy, so it's just a spin on that month, whatever the big event was in the month. So, April, obviously Easter, so we're doing a Topsy Turvy Easter. So we have asked all of our friends to join us for this hop where you can scrapbook about two different things. One, you can scrapbook about your sweet, salty indulgence that you hide. You have just your secret little stash of for none of the other family or friends that you may live with. Just like the Easter Bunny would hide Easter eggs, or you could do a monochromatic. So I'm going to do a monochromatic, and I'm going to go blue. We're going to do our best. So I've pulled out from my How to Kill a Kit with Style, I have this. I'm going to try to cut out this high five because this is my high five to the face. That's what I'm going to try to make my title because that's me being silly with Rob, and I have 3 photos. So I am trying to kill off the rest of this kit. Sorry, I saw a spider crawling and it must die at that immediate moment because I was scared. So anyways, the title, high five to the face. And then I've pulled out this cut apart as well to pull out some of the blues. I've got my blue. This is that cardstock from the project pad. Then I have these 2 that I picked up from a cherry on top. So it's the back sides of these. I know, right? So if I don't use these in all, I may actually cut them out of this one. I might do that, you guys, instead of cutting into these 2, because I can use these for cardstock, for white backgrounds. So that's what we're going to do, because I've already got the cut aparts. I've already cut them apart. And we are really making a dent in my How to Kill a Kit with Style, plus all the pictures that need to be scrapped is really just me and Rob being silly. Like, really silly, and then all the girls, and then that's it. That's the end of that portion of my life. So I'm hoping to kill that off. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it in April, because, well, it's the last day of the month. Even though I'm scrapping this well in advance, I'm going to move into May, so my How to Kill a Kit will be wrapped up. And I'm going to, like I told you guys, I'm going to wrap up this How to Kill a Kit into May. So I will bring it over into May. And once I get all of those pictures scrapped, then I'm going to make a second How to Kill a Kit. So I'm going to have a 2-part May How to Kill a Kit with Style and work on my brother and sister-in-law's wedding photo. I digress, though. So link down below will be everybody that's playing along with Topsy Turvy. Please check them out. Give them some love. But I, like I said, I'm doing monochromatic because I really wanted to work on my How to Kill a Kit with Style. So I'm going to go ahead and figure out what I want to do with the layout, what kind of design I want to go with. Do I want to pull in some mixed media? Obviously, it's all going to be blue. And, yeah. So give me a minute to figure that out, and I'll be right back. So I've decided to do some kind of, like, die-cutting, punching. So I'm going to create 2 more blue papers to go with the 2 that I've chose, and I'm going to make them. So I'm going to use Brutus Monroe, Chroma Mist, and Tinsel Blue. Now this was a part of the Brutus Monroe holiday release for Chroma Mist. They had like a holiday bundle. So I don't know if it's still available, but I will have my Brutus Monroe link down below if you would like to check that out. I'm just leaving this in because this is how I mix my stuff up. Because when you have any kind of shimmer or anything that settles in the bottom, if you shake it, you can actually clog the nozzle. So I just have 2 pieces of white 8.5 by 11 scrap cardstock, and I'm just going to spray them up. So we are going to have to let them dry. And I'm heavy in some areas, lighter in others. So that is the Tinsel Blue. So I'm going to set that to the side. We'll let that one dry. And then we're going to bring in the Dina Wakley Gloss Spray in Ocean. Oh! And I'm going to mix this one up the same way too, because the gloss spray reminds me of, like, it's like enamel spray paint when it dries. So I tend to try not to shake these up either, because they will clog the nozzle, and I end up having some that don't spray. It does not make me want to never purchase the material again, because I love it. It's good for splatters. But if you have any kind of tips or tricks on how not to clog your nozzles, let me know. So this is going to be like a fine mist, and when I get it thicker in some areas, it's, see, I lost my spray. Did you guys see that? Like, there it goes. My nozzle just clogged right up. Alright, so at least I got it sprayed once, right? Then we can actually do this, and let's make some splatters on there as well. Just in some of these areas where I didn't hit it very heavily, we can get splatters. But I got enough for what I'm going to need to punch. And let's see if we can get some splatters in here too. I don't really know if it's going to make that big of a difference, but it might create a cool effect, right? So this one's going to be very shimmery, and the other one's going to be very glossy. Oh, that did actually work. I mean, in the lights it looks really good, so let's do that a little bit more. Pay attention to the camera, huh? Because from my angle it doesn't really look like it did anything, but from above, well, I can definitely tell. So let me see what this one looks like in the camera. I don't know. Whoa, I almost messed up. That would have been an unfortunate accident. So yeah, if you got any tips and tricks on how to make them not clog, I'd be interested. Leave them in the comments below. Alright, we're going to let this stuff dry, and I'll come back and finish the layout in just a minute. Alright, so my 2 sheets are dry. So this is the Dina Wakley gloss spray, and you see how it's very shiny. And the splatters did work, so you can see them. And then this is the Brutus Monroe Chroma Mist, the shimmerish. So then the splatters worked in that, and it's very shimmery. I have pulled a few items. Since we're doing monochromatic, I do have a little pops of black in there, but I've mostly pulled blue. Obviously going to cut the, well, I guess it's not obvious, but I'm going to take that line off. I've got this piece to mat my photos, and then I pulled everything from the kits that was blue and black. I mean, there are little pops of pink, but I feel like I can, you know, do something like this with this stinking eyeball. Kind of cover that up. Actually, I think the eyeball needs to go the other way. I think it's upside down, because that's not going to work. Look at my Cocoa Daisy planner bag. Anyway, sorry. So, let's see if I can get this guy off of here. Let's turn it this way. So, just trying to cover up some of those other colors. I may not use these 3 because there's like a pink and then there's yellow and yellow in here, so I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to use them or not, because everything is pretty blue. But my title is hashtag high five to this face because of these 3 photos. And I'm going to cut them down pretty small, so I'm hoping that I'm able to mat them all on that. But we'll see. So I decided to do some kind of punch. So I'm going to take these 2, and we're going to punch out of them. I think I'm going to even mat the photos in them if I don't have enough of the black and white. But we're going to do little circle punches, and then I'm going to pull in some blue sequins and do all that. So I'm going to get this kind of laid out, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I've got my photos done. I just did 3 solid strips, and I punched out all kinds, and then I used the Close to My Heart Bluebell Sequin Mix to spread the love around. Now we're just going to see how much of this I can pop in there and where I'm going to put my title. Right, so let's get the title on first. Because I'm going to be honest, as I was playing with this, I didn't think of a title. I didn't think about the title. So, good thing about wax paper is we can see, if I can just line it up right here on the bottom, it will fit. So I am going to put the title right at the bottom, so we know that now. So all of this fun stuff can be spread in here. And I am just going to start layering it right over everything. Even if it goes over a sequin, we'll figure that out. Put a little omag on the photo. Pop in this little oof right there. Let's see. Kind of tuck these things into the layout we got going. Obviously not everything is going to make it on the layout. And that's okay. So I'm just going to add this in and then I'll add the title off screen. But we're just popping things in and around. And like I said, not everything is going to make it on the page, but I definitely want to get this little hockey. And we're going to, obviously while I'm doing these things, some things are going to get covered up with that, but that's okay. And stick together up there. The good thing about the Craptastic glue is you can still got a little time to move. So see if I can just kind of that one there. I really think I don't really want to add much more. Even though I pulled all these things, I'm just going to put them back in the little kits. And even this guy. I'll just set him in there as well. Let's move this little friends thing. Just put that on there. Let's make it easy. Then we're just going to tuck all of this away. Alright, so I'm going to get the title on, and I'll be right back. Alright, high five to the face. I know it's not picking it up really well on the camera, but you can actually see it in here. So I am super happy with my Topsy-Turvy monochromatic layout. And I chose monochromatic because we don't really celebrate Easter like I said in the beginning, but also Topsy-Turvy. Easter is all about fun, colors, and rainbows, and pastels, and an array of colors. And I just, so monochromatic was the Topsy-Turvy part of my layouts. And I think it was really fun, and I wanted to play with my punches and get some stuff used up, which I did. So don't forget to check out all my friends down below that are playing along. Go see Jen, my lovely friend and other partner in crime for this brainchild of us on the Topsy-Turvy. And check back next month to see what our Topsy-Turvy is. It'll be the last day of every month. So here's a little bit of a close-up for you. Lots of embellishments and stuff on here. And that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much. Remember to always be kind, and I'll see you next time. Bye.